THRED Talk speaker today is Cecilia Phillips, who is the coordinating producer and reporter for KQED's Check Please. Come on up, Cecilia.
Ooh, closer, no pressure. All right, there we go. Why am I here today? I owe a big thank you to Larissa, who actually serves on the community advisory panel for the organization that I work for, which is KQED Channel 9 in San Francisco. This is a good crowd. Who am I? So on any given day, it's a little something different. For today, I am the coordinating producer and reporter for our television show, Check Please Bay Area. I mean, for KQED, I actually do many things. I serve as a KQED live host in our headquarters, where I put on food-related events in front of our 200-person auditorium. I also recently became the host of a series called Beyond the Menu, which is a digital series that takes a deep dive into the furthest reaches of history that we can trace back the origin story of a dish, and we find who those people are that made that dish possible, which is amazing. But I'm the coordinating producer for Check Please Bay Area, which is our television show at KQED that we have had on air for 22 years almost. It's amazing. Has anybody in the audience not heard of Check Please Bay Area? You can raise your hands, don't be embarrassed. Literally everyone has heard of Check Please Bay Area? That's amazing. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to change up the speech a little bit. There's got to be one person who doesn't know what Check Please Bay Area is. Okay, great, thank you for saying that. Okay, so Check Please Bay Area is the show where Bay Area residents review and talk about their favorite restaurants. We actually have an application process where 3 people can nominate their favorite place, and then they go out and they secretly dine at each other's restaurants. They then review them and then sit at a table with our amazing host, Leslie Sbrocco, who has hosted the show for all 21 years that we've been on air. So basically, after that process happens, someone has to reach out to the restaurants to see if they will agree to actually be on the show. Surprise, you would not believe how many people actually decline to be on the show. It's actually pretty interesting. But my job is to reach out to them, explain what the process is, and then encourage them to participate. So that's one portion of my job. How did Check Please get started? We actually started in Chicago by a man named David Manilow, who wanted to create this concept. Chicago, another amazing food town. Of course, the show was going to thrive. It then branched out across the country. So the Bay Area founded a Check Please Bay Area. We have South Philly, Arizona, Florida, to name a few. But the Bay Area now is the longest running Check Please across the country, which is also amazing. Thank you. So, as we were going along, 15 years of the show had been successfully produced, and you all may remember the pandemic. It's really hard to film a food television show when restaurants are closed. We decided that we were going to have to pivot to try to make a new version of the show in order to continue and have it keep going. That's where we decided to make a spin-off version of Check Please called You Gotta Try This. The way that this made the show possible was that we were able to go into restaurants, and instead of asking them to film for an entire day to focus not on service, we wanted to focus on one singular dish. That allowed us to make sure that the restaurants didn't have to lose too much profit on food. We didn't have to risk anyone's safety to come out to restaurants and dine for filming. But it's really hard to make a 30-minute show about one dish at 3 restaurants. So they said to themselves, well, how are we going to fill out this show? And a new segment was born called Cecilia Tries It. Oh, thank you. You've seen it, thank you. For those of you who have not seen it, Cecilia Tries It was then born into the show, and it kind of was a little tiny segment at the end, and since then it's really blossomed. I could tell you more about it right now, but I've already done this work, so I thought I would just go ahead and show you with a little clip of a video that we made. Check Please has always been this amazing show where people can find fantastic food in different neighborhoods around them in the Bay Area. But with Cecilia Tries It, we really dived into the idea of finding places that people could go and eat outside.
We're really discovering the different kind of maybe niche communities in the Bay Area.
We're meeting a lot of amazing women, a lot of people of color who want to share their culture, their cuisine, their history, their family recipes with the world, but they're just starting out.
A little messy.
You got that chicken satay.
To own a food truck business, it takes grit, it takes determination. And when you're introducing Singaporean food, which can be pretty foreign in this area, you got to think about how you're going to capture somebody's heart or somebody's tummy with your food.
So, what goes into the peanut sauce? Can you tell us?
Not really. It's a secret recipe. Never! It's mainly peanuts. Cecilia Tries It. She's all about laughing and trying food, and it was so fun.
What you get with Cecilia Tries It is a buzz. It is people and it is energy, going out and finding these amazing festivals where people are all gathered to try amazing food and be in community. These smell so good.
Cheers.
We know we're going to meet some amazing owners of some really cool businesses, and they're usually really excited, but some people get really excited for their first time on camera. So that clip was from our 20th anniversary special episode, which we produced, and it's really been a huge honor to be a part of this segment because it's the first time that we've actually shown people different places that they can go out and dine and find food that are not brick and mortar restaurants, right? It's accessibility in so many different levels, and generally speaking, the places that we're showing people are affordable, they're quick, they're easy, it's amazing for accessibility. So that clip ends on talking about some people that got really excited about the segment. I would love if you all could go and watch it online because one example of a person who got really excited is a man named Ben Block who owns Crazy Block Cheesecakes in Oakland, and he is a ball of energy and somebody to really check out who's on the rise as well. So, a few fun facts. We are at 22 years almost. We are heading into our 22nd season very soon. So that means that we have actually featured almost 900 restaurants across the Bay Area. We have actually gone to about 12 different counties to highlight restaurants across the Bay and in the Monterey region as well. Some amazing facts about Cecilia Tries It is that I've actually now had the chance to produce 50 of those segments. I most recently, sneak preview, went to the 117th Cherry Festival in San Leandro, which is amazing. We get to go to all these fun parties. Additionally, what you don't see in that segment is the associate producer for our show, Candace Young, who's actually here today as well, who's in that clip, loves to torture me by sending me out to go and interact with animals. So I've actually been surrounded by bees, I've milked goats, I've hung out with cows, crabs, lobsters, you name it. There's probably an animal that I've been assaulted by. So all that to say that Check Please Bay Area has a huge impact in the Bay Area. It's hard to quantify what the impact is for these restaurants because obviously when they're doing service, we're not really sure what their numbers are, but most of them report that after the Check Please episode comes out, they're usually experiencing really long lines, sold out days. A lot of them will email us or text us and say, oh my gosh, what have you done to us? Will it ever stop? And we're like, no, it won't. It's a really important show, but I want to talk about why it's so important to me. I actually started out in restaurants. At 16 years old, my first restaurant was TGI Fridays. Don't tell anybody that. But it made me grow my passion for restaurants, and then I did that for 15 years while I studied television broadcast news journalism and tried my hand with NBC as a reporter. And as we all know, the news, especially right now, is quite depressing. So this show actually gave me an opportunity to do precisely what I wanted to do and to help out restaurateurs whose stories are so important to us, especially now more than ever. How can you all help to take this thread and weave this region together? Well, you all can go out and dine. Restaurants, yes. Restaurants need us more than ever. With the advancement of automatic delivery, DoorDash, Postmates, which of course helps some people with accessibility, a lot of other people in the restaurant business are struggling. They need people in the seats. We need to support them if we want to continue to be able to experience their cultures, their food, and their stories. It's more important now than ever to dine out. And there's some really amazing restaurants that you might have heard of here in San Mateo even, like that we've produced for Check Please Bay Area. Porterhouse, an amazing steak place. There's a spot called Apple Fritter, which has fantastic donut. Oh, people are nodding. We just want to support all the places that are here. But the other thing that you can do is that you can actually apply to be on Check Please Bay Area, because you all are in a very special area that we actually don't get the chance to feature as much on our show as we would like to. Candace is here tabling, so if you go up and scan, you can actually find the application page and put that in, and then help us to get more restaurants from this region on our show. And lastly, just a little humble brag. Earlier this week, we found out that Check Please Bay Area was actually nominated for an Emmy for our Warriors show. That's also online on YouTube, and it features 3 former players from the Warriors, and it's just a phenomenal episode. Obviously, it was recognized for this amazing honor. And I went ahead and chose to submit my hosting for the Cecilia Tries It segment to the Emmys, and I was also nominated this year. I want you all to, in addition to dining out, go learn the stories of these restaurant owners, talk to them, and show them how much it means to be able to dine and experience their culture, especially in a time that is so divisive and so filled with fear of other people. Food is what can bring us together. Thank you.